be your answer? In any website, what is navbar?
Navigation bar.
Sorry, navigation bar. So what the navbar will have?
It will have the links to
have the linking tag.
navigate over the pages.
Yeah. So in a website, different pages is going to link from the navbar. Okay. So see, the navbar is a functionality which is there almost in the every web page. Is it not?
Yes.
Yeah. Without navbar, can we think of a web page? Possible? Maybe possible, but practically 99% of the web pages are having navbar. And generally, where we are going to put the navbar in the website?
In the header.
In the header section and the top portion. So navbar is almost there in every website what we are designing. Number one. Number two, navbar should be placed in the top of the website. And number three, the BootStrap is going to give us some classes through which you can create very easily with a very minimal effort attractive navbar. So that is what we are going to learn in today's session, in the session which we are discussing now. So we will be learning how we can create ready-made, how we can create quickly navbar through the classes which are there in the BootStrap. Is it okay? Did you understand what we are going to learn?
Yes.
Yeah. So let me share my screen. See over here, what we will do. Yeah, BootStrap navbar. This is our today's topic or topic of which I am going to discuss now. See, can you tell me what are the classes BootStrap is giving us to create the navbar as a designer or developer? From this the text, can you make it out? Which are the classes?
Navbar brand, navbar nav toggler, inline text.
Yeah. So these are the important classes which BootStrap is giving us so that we can get a ready-made navbar with a very minimal effort, with a very minimal time. So that these are the classes we will be using for creating the navbar. Okay. Now we have a, let's go for a navbar demo. So to go to navbar demo, I'll open my Visual Studio and here I'll open the navbar demo. Navbar HTML. Let me run it first. Can you see? See, can you tell me which part of this website is an navbar? See, Mescom, home, product.
Service.
Sorry. Anybody saying something? Anybody saying something? Okay, fine. See, this is our website, and in the website I have a home, I have a product, I have a services. Services is having a drop down, and then I have a logout. So this is a navbar which is a black color background, and on the black color background we have a white color navigation options or navigation menus, and then this navbar to the right hand side it is having a search option where you can search whatever you want to search in the website, and you have and then after writing something you can click on the search button so that you are going to search. So the search functionality will start executing and it is going to give you something based on your search. So this is a navbar. Now how we got this website? How we got this website? Let's go to the code now. Okay. One thing you remember, the navbar related class from the BootStrap you can only use within the nav tag. So see, someone Roshan was asking, no, if you are using div all the time, then how we can use the schematic element in the HTML which was supposed to be used. So this is one example over there. The nav semantic element to be you need to have to create a navbar through BootStrap. Is it okay, guys? Clear?
Sir.
Yeah. Next thing. So first, to create a navbar through BootStrap, you are going to have a navbar tag, open and close. Now within navbar, what we will have? You are going to have some. You are going to have some div. If it is a div, so div is opened here, and div is closed here. So that means the total navbar content should be wrapped under another div, which is called which is an outer div of all the content of the navbar, whose class should be container fluid. Container fluid means what? All the content of the navbar would be spread across the navbar in a fluid manner. So it will spread across whole width of the navbar. So that's why it's a container fluid. Now you come to the content of the navbar. In the content of the navbar, what you will have? First, you will have a hyperlink mescom. So where you will see that? You will see mescon hyperlink. Click on that, it will take you somewhere. Okay, so this mescom is a hyperlink, which is the what is it? Which is the in a navbar, which is the first content. Fine. Next, we have a button. So button has opened here and button has closed here. And in the button, what we have? We have a in the button what we have? Collapse. Toggle navigation. Okay. See when you are going to see the website in the full screen, you are going to get this navigation in a horizontally aligned. But when you are when your screen size would be small, when the screen size would be shrink, then your navigation should come in a toggler, should come in a button where the burger symbol will be there, and if you click on it, will the navigation will drop down will come. If you click again, so it's going to go away. So toggle case, toggle comes, another toggle it goes. So this is nothing but this button is giving you that what is it called, burger icon to be displayed when your screen is going to get width is going to get shrink, or when the screen width is going to be lesser than the tab width. Okay, and how you are going to get that option? For that, there is a class is there. So for the button, class is navbar toggler, type should be button, and data bs toggle collapse. So whenever you are going to click that button, either it will collapse or it is toggle means either it will collapse, disappear, or it will again you click, it will appear. So that is the toggle functionality. And data bs target navbar supported content. So whenever you are going to click that button where the 3 lines are there, when you click it, what it should display? It should display the content whose ID is this one. It should display the content whose ID is navbar supported content. So where the navbar supported content is there, can you find it? This one, navbar supported content, the ID. Okay, I'll search it. Control F.
Line 18, sir.
Line number 18, no? Yes, this one. So this navbar supported content will appear. So this, what can you tell me what this navbar supported content is having? It is having all the unordered list. Unordered list, that means it is having all the links. Or which links it is having? It is having all these links. One second. Yeah, so it is having what? Already we have learned to place the link in the navbar. We are going to get it from the unordered list. Okay, so all the content that mescom, home, product, service. So mescom, if you just shrink it, what you see, the mescom is there as it is where it was there, but the home, product, services are logout. It comes down through the drop down, or it is disappearing when you click on again. So that means this one data bs target means when you are going to click it, which data it will display, which was got collapsed. So that data is nothing but this one in line number 18. If you go there, see. So that means this div. So what is this div? This div is having the total navbar content. So what, as a content, what it is having? it is having a hyperlink for home, it is having a products hyperlink, it is having a services hyperlink, then it is having a purchase, maintenance and payment sub menu for the menu, which was this one. It is having this one for the, see, services. When you click on services, you are getting purchase, maintenance, payment. So it is having a services menu, which is this one, services. And the services menu inside is it having a unordered list, which is nothing but the sub menu, purchase, maintenance and payment. So that means what? This total div will appear on a click on the burger symbol, or again click on it, it is going to disappear, which makes this appearing and disappearing happen because of this attribute data BS target, which we are giving the ID for this. Okay, clear? Okay. Now next thing is what? So this much is there in the nav actually. So to get a ready-made nav, we are going to have a nav tag. Within the nav tag, now this one. Now come to this one. Nav tag is going to have some classes. So these are the classes. Will not be remembering. It is not possible to register all these classes in our mind and freshly start typing. What we will do, whenever any website we are designing and we need to create the navbar, we are going to refer Google and get a template navbar from the Google, and using that template number, we are going to modify the classes and we are going to modify the look and feel for our navbar as per our requirement. Okay, so can you tell me if in the navbar there is a class called BG Dark? If I am going to deactivate this class, what will happen?
I think background color will be normal.
Yes. So you'll, once again, I have not saved it. The background color will be this one. Yes. So navbar.html. See, it is become white. So that means what I have learned from here, I have learned here one thing, which is called, if I am going to disable the BG, if I am going to disable the BG dark by some name which is not there in the class, then the dark effect is going to go away. So if you save it again and run it, so it will become now black again. So this like this, you are going to refer which class to be used for what effect I want to give. Then navbar dark. Suppose I am going to give some name to navbar dark, which is not there in the bootstrap min.css at all, which is a navbar dark one. So what this effect is, what this class is giving effect to the output. Let me see. If you go here, see it, the text color of all the hyperlink is becoming blue. So it is not becoming what? If you go for dark, it is not becoming this one white. What was the color? So it was blue. Now it will becoming white. So the navbar text will become white for that styling. So like that, there is a navbar expand LG. So if I don't give this one, next the navbar, and so suppose navbar expand LG1, if I give that one and if I control save it and if I run it, see, so that means the content of the navbar is not going to get placed in the proper place using that class. So you have to refer that class. So like that way, you are going to Google it. You are going to get the navbar related code from the Google, which is there in the bootstrap documentation or any other site. And then you are going to check which class is giving which effect. And then you accordingly, you have to modify it as a developer. Okay. Is that clear till here? Okay, next what are the other thing you remember? Within nav you have a div, which is either you can make it as container or make it as container fluid, no problem. Next what you have, this is a normal HTML. There is a normal HTML. For this normal HTML, which is a hyperlink, I am giving navbar brand. Can you tell me what effect the navbar brand is giving in the output? Any idea? Tell me. what navbar brand is giving? Any idea? Mescom is nothing but associated with a class called navbar brand. So if I remove the navbar brand class from the Mescom, what will happen? Control S. If you come over here, see, it will become a normal hyperlink. The brand means the text which stand tall in the website. So the text will not stand tall in the website if you don't make it as a navbar brand class. If you don't add the class navbar brand to that hyperlink. So I'm going to add it again. It will come like this. Control S, come over here. So it is nothing but you can take it at a heading of the website. So once that is done, then I discussed button. This is a button. It will, when it will come, when the screen size would be smaller, then this button is nothing but a 3 underline button, which you when you click it, it is going to point to the content whose ID is this one, and where we are having all the navigation options or navigation menus. Then what do you have? Then once that is done, then you have a div. This div is opened here and closed here. In this div, what you have? Collapse, navbar, collapse, navbar. Okay, this is the div which is going to get collapse or which is going to get expanded when you are going to click the button. So for that purpose, I have an ID over here. This ID you can give anything, but the same name you have to use it over here. Okay, ID is your choice. Now, collapse, navbar. See, collapse, navbar, collapse is an option which will make this div to appear in a collapsible fashion. If I go for this one, if I deactivate the navbar collapse class from this div, what will happen? If you click on this, if you minimize it, see, so it is not happening properly as it should work. It is not happening properly. It is not coming down of the menu bar or down of the header, and it is displaying some other places. So that class is going to give this effect. So what I will do, I'll make that class again back to the normal. It will be like this. Control S. So it works fine. Similar fashion. Okay, now you have the, what is it? Now we are going to discuss the nav options or nav menus, which are nothing but unordered list. So which are unordered list is opened here and it is closed here. Now in the unordered list, what is the first element? List item is the first element. All the navigation menu or navigation text should be under UL, and all the LI should have the class as nav item. So whenever you are going to see home, about, product, all these things should be under a LI, and that LI should be under a UL, and the LI class should be nav item. See all the navigation text. Product is under nav item. Then services is under nav item. Okay, LI class nav item. So that is mandatory to get the BootStrap navigation effect in your website. Now there's a one thing, there is a services. So services is also a navigation menu or navigation options, which you will get it here. Okay, but it has got some drop down as well. So that means what? How you will get that drop down? I will open the list item services, but I will close the list item where outside of the inner unordered list. So services is having a nested unordered list, and this nested unordered list would become the sub menu for the services. So normally product opened here, closed here, open LI here, then hyperlink, and then closed here. But this services link is opened here and closed here. Why? Because this services is having some inner sub menu, and that inner sub menu can only be displayed once the closing of the list item of the services outside of the inner sub menu, which is also another list. Okay, got it. And over here you need to have some classes, drop down menu. You have to whichever is the content which will come from the drop down, that unordered list class should be drop down menu. And the sub menu which is coming from the drop down, for all the menus submenu, which is like purchase maintenance, should be the drop down item. See here, normal menu item, it would be nav item, but submenu, submenu menu item means it is a drop down item, and that all the li drop down items should be part of the ul, which will be drop down menu. And then this ul should be navbar drop down. So there is a property called area labeled by. So you have to use this property, and for this property you need to have a value called navbar drop down. So this is the
Sir.
concept how we are going to. Yeah, any question?
Yes, sir. Sir, like
Yeah.
we are like using classes to style our HTML document here.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
what if there are like initially things defined that this should be of that color? But what if I want to add new color or change the font style and everything?
So see, you are from the it is like this. From the Bootstrap, you got a template, or you are going to get a some kind of look and feel navbar. Now you want to do the some customized styling to the navbar. So what is your customer? Tell me what you want. What customization you want over here? Suppose I want to make services color yellow. That is the customization. Fine.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So for that purpose, how you will do that? You are going to select the class of the services. What is the class? Either you give inline or internal or external, anything. So where is the services is there? This one. So services class, what I will do, I'll give a class for this.
So we will
Drop down.
dot navling drop down.
Yeah, you can go for navling only. You can give it. Okay, go for navling. You go to style part. Style. And here you see, select the navling. Nav hyphen link. And then flower bracket. What do you give? Make it as color colon yellow.
Style is outside head.
Yeah. Now if you run it,
Sir, it won't like we are directly using navs. It's a type selector. Type selector has less precedence over class selector.
yeah,
So
fine,
it
good.
won't
That's
work.
what I was also thinking. So same
Yeah.
class, you cannot give it as an internal because if class selector will have the higher precedence. So for that purpose, what you will do, here you create another class. Suppose customized class, which is suppose yellow, YLL. Now what you do for this YLL, you'll give the styling LL and it should be dot. Okay. Now you save it. No, it didn't come. So for this purpose, what we'll do?
Sir,
Yeah.
the style block it is outside head.
See, one thing you can do for this one, you can use it, no problem. Style equal to, you go for color colon yellow. So that means your over inline has the higher precedence. So inline is going to override the what is it called, external CSS. So these are all external CSS where navling is there in the separate Bootstrap file. Okay. So do one thing, Control S. Come over here. See, it is becoming yellow. Got it? All the
Yes, sir.
or what you can do, one more thing you can do, you can go to, suppose for all the navling, you want the yellow color. Then are you going to use the style in everywhere wherever the navling is there? No. You go to the Bootstrap, inside the Bootstrap, search that navling tag, and there you make it color yellow. So what do I mean by that is like that. So since it is a online, you cannot change the bootstrap.min.css because it's in the server. So for that purpose, you have to make it offline. I think that is not the good option. What do you do? Any customization you would like to do, or you can do like this. Instead of style here, you go for ID. ID equal to, suppose YELL. And then for that ID, you select this one. Hash YELL and then save it. So it's becoming yellow. So through ID selector using internal, see internal has a higher precedence than external. Because of that reason, it is becoming as yellow. So you get, see, with Bootstrap, you are going to get some steps already done, and later on you are modifying your code and getting the outcome what is being asked by the client. Okay, so you are not writing from the scratch. Through Bootstrap, already you are in the middle of your designing of your website. Later on, the half of the job is done. Next half, you'll be doing the modification as per the client requirement. Does it make sense? Okay, clear? Roshan, any question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that is how it works. So what we'll get one more time, I'm going to revise it. What is this? To get a ready-made nav bar for a particular website, I'm going to have a nav tag. Then within the nav tag, I'm going to have a container div. Within the container div, I'm going to have some text, which would be the brand of the website, which will be displayed in the top left corner. Then I'll have the burger icon. So when the screen size is going to get smaller, then the burger icon will come, and that burger icon is going to refer to the content, which is over here with its ID. And then every navigation option or navigation menu or navigation text should be a hyperlink, and that hyperlink should be under a li, and all the li should be under ul, and all the li class should be nav item, and ul class should be nav bar nav, and me auto, and mb. This is optional, it's your choice. So mb means margin bottom, mb large means margin bottom large, me auto means margin automatically it's going to be assigned. Okay, like that. So this is you are not going to get internal detail or every class. What you will do, you take the code and as per your requirement, you modify it. But you have to do the intelligent, while taking the code, you have to intelligent enough to understand which needs to be changed to get a better effect or to get a desired effect. Okay. And the flow you need to be clear. Nav is having div, which is a container div, and then this one, the brand, the website name, which is a brand, that should be under navbar brand, and then the bread, what is it called, burger symbol, which will be act as a button, and then you have a div. This div is opened there and closed there. That means this div is having all the navigation menus. So in the navigation menus, what you have? You have list of home, products, services, and the services is having a sub menu. So to have the sub menu in services, I'm not going to close the services li here only. I'm going to close after having another unordered list inside services, and then I'm going to close it. Okay. So this is what about navbar. Any questions so far what we have discussed? Have you got it? What is it, guys? At least 60% have you understood how to get a navbar from the Bootstrap?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The more you do experiment on it, more you explore on it, all the individual classes functionality you are going to get it. So it is a Bootstrap is nothing but more you explore, more you will become good or expert in Bootstrap. Okay, because more you will be familiar with the whatever class is doing what. Okay, as a nutshell, the how to get a navbar, that explanation I have given it over here. So I'm just going to share this navbar to you guys. So after lunch, you come back and you practice on the navbar. Just change give some name of the navbar and make it inactive, that class, and see what output is going away. So that means that output is coming for that class. Okay. So I have that thing. Okay, I'll send it to you. Let me stop sharing. If you guys don't have any question, you can go for the lunch break now. We'll come back after lunch break, and then you another 15 to 20 minutes. You are going to practicing on the nav demo code, which I'll be sharing, and then we'll go for the next topic. Is that okay with all of you? Yeah.